Welcome back to Ratchet Dorsetisms. We are here at the platform in Brooklyn, New York, representing, and we are super happy to be here. I'm happy to be here with my RTI family, and especially with you guys tuning in. We appreciate you and thank you so much for taking the time out to check us out. So, without further ado, let's get it started. You already know, Luke, the Harlem Skywalker in the building.
Poppy.
Ramona.
Wait, you just one now?
Yeah, just Poppy.
Okay, sorry.
Just
Here
Poppy.
we go.
First lady.
Yeah. BK Dre.
Right.
We just got new shit this season. All right.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. Because it was Uptown Brown. Now it's just Uptown Poppy. So now it's Poppy. And then we got this new one, BK.
BK Dre. We here. We in my home.
You
We in
know,
my home.
you're
We in
absolutely
BK.
right.
What's
You're
up?
absolutely right.
This is actually his house, y'all.
Yeah. So, 3 stories. All right, but let's get into it. Today's episode is called Adulting. And you might be thinking like, adulting, okay, like we all do that, but we want to talk about why is adulting so fucked up, right?
Sure
The
is.
pros and cons. We want to kind of get into it a little bit on what we did, what we know now, what we didn't know before.
Right there.
Oh boy.
All right, so who wants to start?
Yo, matter of fact, how many of us, I think most of us, when we were younger, we wanted to be adults so bad. We felt like it was, when I grow up, I can do what I want to do. When I grow up, I can go where I want to go. You know, we didn't understand the.
I was always like the Toys R Us song. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I was
yo,
over that type
I
of
listen.
did not
time.
want to be an adult. I was not.
I
wishing
was
for that.
on some. I want to make money. I want to be able to go on. You know, I didn't want to be bothered with curfews and.
You know, half the generation don't even know that Toys R Us kid song.
Yo, son,
We're not gonna
that song
go
was
That was
fire.
You knew what was up
Yeah.
when you
Go to
heard
the
that.
TV like
Word.
toys.
I don't
Christmas
want to
coming.
grow up because if I
Birthday.
did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us
Right.
kid.
So I feel you, Dre. So you two are saying no, you didn't have this sentiment as young.
I didn't want to
teenagers
grow up.
slash
I was
adults.
not. I was not in a rush to be an adult. Like I said before, adulthood is the worst hood I've been in, and that's not gonna change. That shit is mad ratchet.
Adulthood
Gunshots
is the
all
worst.
night.
It's the worst hood you've been
Babies
in.
crying is bad. But I never wanted to grow up because I was a little bit spoiled, a little bit.
Makes
I
sense.
didn't really want to, stop
That-
being
that's
spoiled
it.
anymore.
Makes
Like who
sense.
wants to
Makes sense, right?
not be spoiled anymore, right? So that's what I encountered. But I think it's our parents' fault that we are so messed up right now when it comes to adulting because 2 reasons. First reason, they made it look very easy for me. They made it look easy, like life was great, nothing was wrong, no stress, no worries, like everything seemed easy for me. Secondly, they didn't educate us on adulting. They didn't tell us what adulthood entailed. They were just like, okay, go to school, come home, clean your room. But they didn't
I
tell
got a
us.
question for y'all on that.
Wait,
I'm gonna come back.
but
Go ahead.
but I got a quick rebuttal for that because
They didn't tell us.
I don't know if everybody wasn't told what it
Well, I
was
wasn't.
from the gate. I think, like you said, some parents made it look easy. So even though, like my parents told me, like you don't want to get older too fast because these are the ramifications of getting older. And it was like, nah, if you can handle it and you make it look like this, then
Right. I can
yeah,
do it
I'm
too.
good. I can
Right.
do it.
Right.
And then now I'm here and I'm like, nah, I want to go back. Yo,
Right.
like, can
I
I?
think if your parents
bamboozled.
made it look easy, that means you had a fairly decent upbringing.
I guess so.
If your parents made it look easy, because the other end of that spectrum, if you saw your parents struggle and your life was a struggle and you had hand-me-downs and you had
That's still
you know
not
what I'm saying?
struggling.
That don't
to
mean
you.
that don't
That's not
mean that
struggling
don't
to you.
mean that don't mean necessarily that it made things look bad to you, bro.
Right.
Listen, my kids don't know pork and beans.
That don't mean
Bro,
that you're struggling
but
because you
yeah,
like
Oh,
pork.
hold on,
I get
but,
that.
But I listen.
While I
There's
understand
certain
that,
foods my kids ain't never seen.
That's-
My kids don't know Scrapple.
I don't know Scrapple either.
what yo Scrabble is
I don't know what's
banging.
Scrabble.
Yo,
What
my
is
kids don't know Scrapple. Why?
What is
Because
Scrapple?
I put myself in a position so they don't have to know.
So my
Scrapple.
thing is this.
Not for nothing though. Even though you're in a position to not
Right,
have to
if
know
you like
Scrabble,
Scrapple, you like
that don't mean you
Scrapple.
should.
That
You
don't
still
mean you
shouldn't get it.
struggling.
And when I'm in the South, I give me a little Scrapple, egg, and cheese.
Exactly. That don't mean you struggling. You like what you like.
Scrapple, egg, and cheese.
Yo,
It's fire.
that's just only a New York shit right here. Like, if I go to Florida, I'm sure if they hear you say that, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Scrapple, egg, and cheese. I bet you they know what it is.
What is Scrapple?
So Scrapple is like
Expand.
It's like a level below spam.
Level below
It's a
spam.
level below spam.
But it's
So
pork.
So it's all
It's
the
pork, it's
byproducts
all-
from the
yeah.
from the
But
animals that they don't
it's-
want,
it's-
and they put like in a
yes.
patty and
Usually,
say, here.
usually,
Got it.
usually people from the South know about it.
You think people from the South know about that?
A lot of people from the South know
People
about
from
it.
Let us know in the
listen,
comments.
Only people I know who have Southern roots know about Scrapple.
Yeah.
That's not a
Okay.
northern thing.
No,
Like,
I never
Yeah,
heard of
All
it.
right,
Scrapple's
you North
it's
people.
banging
Let me
though.
know what it is. If
they
you
don't
actually
know Scrapple.
Never heard of
They don't know
Scrapple.
Scrapple. You can't even get Scrapple in.
She from here, she don't know what
You
it
can't
is.
even get Scrapple in most of the supermarkets up here.
Right, that is true.
That's because
I've been looking for it.
They probably banning
you've
it.
been looking for it.
Nah, I do. It's
Yes,
Scrabble.
that's what probably happened. No. All right,
You
let's-
trash.
Scrabble's actually kind of good.
So hold
So
on. So we got me and Dre agree. She says she doesn't agree. She didn't want to grow up. You were saying you agreed with her.
Mm-hmm.
How so?
I just didn't want it. Like I think I had an insight early that life is hard.
Interesting, because I feel like you had to make some decisions pretty early.
Yeah, I was a father very early.
So
You know what I'm
the
saying?
fact that you're saying like, yeah, I kind of had insight. What? That's some shitty ass insight. Like,
Hey, I
That's an
can't.
insight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well-
not to say I love your kids. You know, they my heart for sure. I'm just saying, like, you know,
yeah, listen, my
I'll
oldest
call
is
you
20,
out.
is 22. Yeah, I was the first. I think honestly, out of our crew, I might have been the first parent.
Okay.
Like,
nope.
who?
There is our brother, dear to my heart and yours, Mr. Freak Nasty.
that is true.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, shout out to you, freak. I'm saying my Scorpio brother.
So
Yeah.
okay, so you two agree. So my question to you, so you raised something that you said parents made it look easy,
Hmm.
and I wanted to say the stuff that our parents did, we don't do to our kids.
Like
and I
what?
don't, and I don't have any, but let me give you some. I know
Go
you're
ahead.
going.
I'm waiting.
I want to
I'm
hear
waiting.
this too. Yeah.
I already-
So-
I got
You-
Go ahead.
something too.
Go ahead.
You know?
I got a
So
couple.
you in the crib with the parents, let someone come in, come out and say hi, and go in the room and make no noise.
I'm
Right?
that way.
Hold on. Or like, we didn't have choices when it came to dinner.
Oh yeah, parents be cooking all type of separate dinners.
You ate
These new
whenever-
age parents cook separate dinners. I wish I would.
No, not me.
I wish I would. You won't
Not
eat.
me.
Right?
Not me.
Yo, go pass me the remote. I'm watching TV now. Like, you know
No.
what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have choices. You go to bed at 8. Like, we didn't have choices.
No.
We didn't have
My
options.
daughter still don't got
as
no
kids, as
choices.
adults.
That's a
My
fact.
daughter still
That's
got choices.
true.
These
At the
kids
same
now,
time,
mad
they're
options.
My daughter.
Come on.
Well, you gotta understand, some options are because of the technology that we have now. So a lot of them,
Okay.
What's the technology for getting a switch?
we don't have that technology. Cause
Exactly.
You know
I
what
remember that.
Because the
Get,
kids I don't know to get the switch.
get the switch or
Exactly.
or run or let me see that belt.
You know what it is too?
That's what I'm saying. Like, these kids don't know
You know
the
why?
shit that we do.
You know why?
That's
Because
all right.
You don't do
age-
the same
for
shit.
you new
No,
kids.
not even
I'm
that.
interrupting, I'm
Give me a
interrupting.
Yeezy slide.
No,
I'll
because-
beat your ass with it. It's cool.
Let's hear. Let's hear. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the aunties and uncles of today still be getting turned up in the club. The aunties and uncle of today still be fucking twerking. The aunties and uncle of today still be doing shit like young dudes.
The
And
grandmothers of today still
and
twerking.
wait, grandmas too. And so for that reason, if I gotta leave and go to a party and you don't want to eat when I'm feeding you, and you want this, I'm gonna make this shit just so you can eat it so I can get the fuck up out of here. That's what that's about. Like, you want to just make sure they consent. I'm telling you. they
Nah,
wanna-
it's not just that.
They want to
Parents
just make sure you
nowadays
want
are
to
sending their
consent.
kids what they want via Uber Eats. Oh, that's cool.
That's true too.
Well,
Like-
It's the same
but-
thing.
so
No,
here's
it's
the-
not.
It's the same
No,
thing.
That's a separate meal.
It's the same thing.
You
is what
might
I'm
have made
saying.
something for yourself
Right.
in the house.
That's
You
the same
sit
thing.
them. You sit.
Right.
You allowed your kids.
That's
no,
what I'm
I want
saying.
Shake Shack, mommy.
That's what I'm saying. Just to get them to eat so you can get the fuck
Nah,
up out
yo,
of there.
because when we was growing up, it wasn't none
had-
of
you had a
that.
really
You
good
gonna eat
upbringing.
what you gonna eat what I cook, and that's it.
I'm talking
That's
about
it.
right now. Right now.
Right, however,
these
no, but
parents
it's-
right now
but
do
it-
that Uber Eats to have
Yeah.
the kids eat so they can leave and go handle their grown folks' business.
But it's
it
not
go-
just that.
What is
Like the laws from when we were growing up for the youth are different. Like let's think about the fact that there
They
are
have
no
more
more
rights.
truancy officers out there anymore. Right? The stuff that we had to deal with detention and stuff like that. A lot of the children now don't have that stuff anymore. It's not the same as when we was growing up. It's not. There are no more
You can beat your
truancy.
kids.
You can't do that no
You can't
more.
beat your kids no more.
There's no corporal punishment
I don't
is a
think-
problem
I
now.
don't agree with that.
The-
I think the difference was.
I tell you one thing.
Wait, the difference was
Mm-hmm.
kids had more fear for their parents. Like, they wouldn't dare call ACS or child labor services because they knew better. But these kids, they don't got no fucking fear.
But it wasn't necessarily about the
Who's
fact
not putting
that
fear in them?
The
they
parents.
go. No. It's not about the parents because again, the laws have changed. If BCW, what it was
Back
called
in the
when we
day.
was younger,
Uh-huh.
right? If ACS was to come to our house when we were younger, and our parents would explain to them like Luke isn't passing his classes and he's not going to school and stuff like that. Like BCW is not going to take his side nowadays because supposedly the numbers of kids being abused is supposedly higher. They'll take the child's word over the adult's
Well, that's
word.
because the definition of abuse has changed. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You could agree or disagree. Hold up. Before I say what I'm gonna say, let me get to my disclaimer. Let me get to my disclaimer. Because I'm about to turn this shit up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm about to
But wait, before he starts.
Actually pretty good for 10 minutes.
The only reason
Let's
why I
get
didn't
started.
ask for the disclaimer this time was because based on the topic, I was figuring like we might all agree with this dude on today.
Oh, so then I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
All right. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Uptown Brown, Ratchet Poppy, whatever you want to call me, I got mad names, are solely the thoughts and opinions of me, even though some of these people might agree today, but they're solely the opinions of me and do not reflect upon the rest of the cast of Ratchet Thoughts and Isms. With that being said, I'm going to tell you, when parents was allowed to beat their kids, there was less mass shootings.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
I'll do you one even better. There was less suicides among kids. Now some of you will say that's because kids now have access to everything and they can see what's really going on in the world. So obviously, but then my counter argument for that would be, well, maybe we don't give them so much access.
Well, it's not
Can't-
just
can't
that,
stop
but
that.
think
It's a
about
world.
the fact
You
that
shouldn't give your kids access.
think about the
world
fact
we
that they
live in.
supposedly have more rights now, right? So they can't vote, they can't drink, but they can tell you what sex they are.
Here's one of the real
You
problems.
going there.
When it comes to the kids, here's one of the
One of
the real problems, right? So
Next.
would you let your kid be in the house alone and play with like the stove or play with electrical sockets?
Of course
Yeah,
not.
of course not. Well, the internet is 10 times worse. They could go on the internet and look up how to create a ghost gun, how to create a bomb.
How to do a mass shooting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but yet we allow our children access to things that are 10 times more dangerous than them playing with fire or playing with electrical sockets. But we allow our children to have access to
I don't
these
think we
things.
allow them to. I feel
We
like
definitely do.
I feel like
All
even
right.
if you ban it in the household, if you're around your friends, they're gonna show you their phone, they're gonna show you their laptop, they're gonna show you their iPad. Like,
I'm gonna bring it back because we're getting off topic a little bit of adulting, just slightly. So I'm gonna bring it back.
Thank you.
But you guys have very good points and topics, and these are things I would love to invest a little bit more time in. So maybe we'll come back to that.
okay.
Adulting. So choices. The kids have choices now where we did not get the opportunity for choices. So what I was saying to you was that the parents made it look easy because we're on the outside looking in like, oh,
Right.
well, when I get older, I can be like, you sit your ass down, I'm going to wear, or go take out the laundry, or you go take out the trash, or da-da-da-da-da, or you do the dishes, da-da-da-da, because we had to do it.
Right.
Whereas in now, we're like, oh, I got to pay what bill? Every month? And as a late fee if it doesn't cut on time?
Right.
And I got to go to work every day?
Every day.
Like, sometimes 6 days a week?
Right.
Like what? Like,
I got to do overtime.
some of my brothers would be like, I got to wear a condom?
Oh shit.
What?
That's even before adulting happened, you supposed to have a condom.
Bro.
But anywho.
Well, that would be me.
I wanted to fill out a GoFundMe just for my son's prom. I don't want to have to pay for this shit all by myself.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm dead. Like, adults is so, listen, y'all know I love my
Yes.
son. I love, listen, Junior, I love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? However, it's just expensive.
That bill.
Right? And
Yo.
who said prom and graduation got to be in the same year? Y'all can't separate these joints?
Same week. How about that?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't separate these joints.
Wait, hold on. You got
And your senior year is
wait.
graduation.
You
And your
got
junior year is prom.
you got prom, graduation. You got senior dues.
Yes.
See you do.
Like,
Y'all
come
can't
on.
space this shit out.
Senior trip, yearbook.
Put me on a payment plan.
Shit.
Exactly.
And they just
It's
like,
costly.
thanks, Dad.
Photos.
Thanks, Mom.
Photos, limos.
Oh, man. Oh.
And then if you like me and you know I'm divorced, right?
Oh boy.
This Father's Day is the worst Father's Day ever. I'm gonna tell y'all why, right?
Yes, please.
Because
Everything's so
usually when
close.
Father's Day comes around, right, we already gotta share it. You look at all the commercials, it's like dads and grads. Now it's
I never
dads and
noticed
grads and Juneteenth. What? Why I gotta share Father's Day with Juneteenth?
wow.
No disrespect to all the black folks. Listen,
Wait though,
listen.
that's not just Juneteenth, bro.
What else is it?
Oh, it's
Pride Month.
Pride Month too, bro.
Well, yeah, Father's Day is trash, bro. Father's Day is
Yo, y'all don't do this to Mother's Day.
Nope. Sure
Mother's
don't.
Day is just Mother's Day.
That's it.
Is there anything
Memorial
else around
Day.
that month?
Nothing.
Listen,
Memorial Day.
Yo.
Gay pride, dads,
St. Patrick's
grads,
Day.
and
That's March.
Juneteenth.
No, that's not me.
This year's Father's Day is trash.
So that's why adulting is.
That's what he don't like about it.
No, but think
But it's
about
not
it.
every
I'm a-
year. It's
hold
just
on.
this 1 year that he's graduating, so it's not all the time. Just this one
This
year.
is true.
Just this 1 year. You knew it was
Well,
coming.
I mean, there'll be several graduations.
But he knew it was coming.
That's what she said.
Ah, ba-dum-dum.
You did though.
Adulting. See, you can have jokes like
Adulting.
that.
Again.
That's one of the pluses
It
of
is.
adulting.
It is.
Right?
Listen, just
And
like
appropriate.
adulting, right?
Your sense of humor goes up.
Listen, when you're adulting, right? I think you should be swallowing. You know what I mean? It's just like
Should be
when-
what?
Swallowing.
Swallow. When you're adulting, you should be adulting up there. Oh, I
can't
swallow.
agree.
This your
Little,
man. This
little
your,
girls
this your,
spit.
this your
Grown women
husband.
swallow.
I guess I ain't a grown woman then.
This your man. This your husband, right? You with him. You live with
Well,
him. I think it's
Husband
feasible
is
to say that
different.
You can swallow.
Husband is different.
Your
husband.
jaws ain't gonna get no relaxed just because a nigga put a ring on your finger.
It's
What
not
you
about
mean?
my jaws. It's about my throat.
Well, your throat ain't gonna get no more
It's not about
relaxed.
being relaxed, but that.
What about a ring
that
relaxes your
shit?
throat?
Take that warm. You know I don't like spit.
What about a ring relaxes your throat?
You know I don't like spit.
I'm glad
Answer the
I
question.
wasn't
What about a ring
drinking.
relaxes your throat?
It's not about me relaxing my throat. It's about having this nasty warm sperm go down my throat. That shit.
He
You know,
drinks pineapple juice all day long. He's fine.
I don't give a shit. I don't like it.
Oh,
Adulting 101
like
also,
it.
right? If you were married, right, and you no longer, and you are truly do with your ex, you got divorced and everything. If you notice, people will say, yeah, my daughter's mother. They won't be like my ex-wife. Like,
No, I usually say ex-wife. I don't like to. I don't.
you
I
still
don't,
have a good relationship with your ex-wife.
I don't allow people that are around me to be like, oh, my baby mother, like she's my ex-wife.
oh
I
no,
was
no, no.
married.
There's a difference.
I was
between-
married. Like this is
Go
Wait,
ahead.
wait,
different.
So
wait.
that's what-
There's a difference between my baby mother and my daughter's mother or my child's mother.
Yeah, that for sure. Like,
Yeah, so-
I was a married man. Like that's my ex-wife, and she's gonna always be
Go
my
ahead.
ex-wife.
Go ahead.
Oh, nah, bro. That's my child's mother.
Well, that sounds personal. I don't want to, you know.
And there's no beef. That's just my child's mother. Like, there's no need for me to say that that's my ex-wife. That's my child's mother. That's what she's
Why there's no need for that?
because that's what she's actively doing. She's actively the mother of
She
my
has two
child.
titles.
No, she's all right with that one.
I'm just saying she does have that title. She is definitely your ex-wife.
Okay.
She is definitely that, right?
You know,
Okay,
it is
okay.
true when you have to check
But
off the thing.
however,
they
she-
say
the fact that listen, she has a husband. I'll leave it at that's my child's wife.
Child's
I
I mean my
mom's
child. No,
mother.
sorry, my child's mother. She has a husband.
Oh, so when she got married, it became your child's mother, but
There
before
we
the
go.
marriage is ex-wife.
Listen,
I mean, that makes sense. That makes
No,
sense, though.
No, even before then.
Hold on.
Even before that?
Even
Okay,
before this.
okay.
However, the fact that she did get married, that solidified.
Right, that she's my...
But speaking of
Mother.
adulting, that's the other side of adulting, right? That you don't know of yet, right? We all here on this side of the room are effectively co-parenting, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That shit ain't nice.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it ain't nice.
It got its days.
There you go. Thank you.
I've had some good
appreciate you.
days.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I be needing you sometimes. like yeah, it has its days for sure.
Has its days.
Yeah.
I concur.
okay. All right. So we gave you a lot of
Sometimes up.
Sometimes down. Let me just say
Sometimes
one
down.
thing.
Go
I have to
ahead.
give my daughter a reality check. Like, I'm not that mother that's going to be like, I got to pay bills. This is do this. I'm not that mother that's vocal with my finances because I'm grown. You're a child. Be a child, right? But I had to check my daughter because one day she was like, "Mom, I need this, I need that." I was like, "I don't have no money on me." She was like, "Just go to the ATM, take money out." I'm like,
Oh, word.
"Oh, that's what you think? You think I just got it like that?" She was like, "I was like, let me tell you, ever since that day, I had to like check her, like, listen, I don't tell."
She said, "Just go to the ATM."
She gonna just go to the ATM. Like,
I do you one better.
what?
My son is about to be 18, right? I think he was like 8, and Taylor was probably around like 12. I remember, I had just left with left me, their mom, and I remember, I was like living my best single life. And I realized that they was feeling some type of way because they see dad going on like trips and stuff, but they asking me for stuff, and I'm telling them no, right? And they was feeling some type of way, right? So then one day I sat them down, I showed them my pay stub. I said, "What that say? Deduction what? This come on my check every week and go to your mother."
Ooh.
For
Sometimes
y'all.
you gotta give a reality check. Like,
I definitely, talk
Yeah.
about adulting.
Seriously.
But
Yeah.
I think my kids respected it to the point because they like, dad ain't just. I didn't want them to think that like I just left and I just didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Right. I wanted to know.
Sometimes.
Every week, this is what comes out of my check and goes directly to your mom. So sometimes when you ask me for stuff, I'm gonna be able to say yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
I'm gonna be able to say no. But this is the reason why.
Wow.
Dad always takes care of you. No matter what you might think, Dad always takes care of you. And I want you to see it in black and white.
I respect that because a lot of times as parents, you
don't tell
want
them
them to
everything.
see-
Yeah.
Because you think
don't
that's
tell
adult
them everything.
business and you don't
Yeah.
want to get kids involved with adult business.
Absolutely.
Not forgotten is crazy.
Absolutely.
But then what happens is now I got to choose between letting kids know adult business or be seen as the bad guy.
Right.
Well, it's crazy though. My pops actually did that with me and my younger brother when we was little. Like he literally took out his checkbook. It was like, "This is what my check." Like he showed me his pay stub and said, "This is what all my money goes to every week. Like this is how much I get for lunch. This is how much goes into
you gotta do
savings. This is how much goes into like the bills and stuff for the
You
house."
respected them more after that, didn't you?
Definitely did.
I just want to
Definitely
say
did.
that is awesome, and I also want to say we would have never had the audacity to say to our parents, "Just go to ATM and take out the money."
Nah, not me.
No. I looked at her
me.
like she was crazy. I was like,
Because
oh,
kids
you
be
got it
thinking
messed
that,
up.
like,
Because I make it look easy. That's another. It goes back to me making it look easy. Because every time she needs something, I'm like this.
Well, not
Whenever she
just-
got to go somewhere, I'm like this. So of course she think like whenever I
but
need it.
that's
But
what I'm
it's
trying
not-
to get it.
But how much
if
is
your
that
parents
you
make it look
always
easy,
making that accessible?
or you
because
make
I
it
have
look easy,
because I have it to
your
get.
kids have a good upbringing and
Not-
make
but-
it look easy.
But not just that.
I mean-
like no, not from nothing.
I don't complain.
Even though my parents made certain things look easy, there was no way I could approach them like that.
No, it's different.
Right? So again, it's different
And you know
because
why
they
it's
just
different?
believe. Why?
We're different 40-year-olds. We're not the same 40-year-old my mother was when she was 40. We're different. We still got that young mentality. We still in these streets.
Yo,
like it's
Be
different.
that as it may,
And the household
there's
is not
still
a
there's still a thing where it's like, no matter what we do, like the children of today don't have no fear.
They have entitlement.
That too. So the way they approach us, no matter how we speak to them, most of them will still approach us a different way than we approach our parents.
Absolutely. And I have to check my daughter several times for that. She'll come in with this tone. And I'm like, Jayla, it's not what you're saying. It's how you're saying it. Watch your tone.
Yeah, 'cause
and I tell her this at least once a week. And next time I say, if you say it again, I'll punch you in your throat. Mom, because I'm not your friend. Stop. Leave that at school. Watch your tone. And she gets it. After a while, she get it.
So as an adult that hates adulting, I think one of the reasons why adulting is so hard is because parents be doing ridiculous shit with their children, right? When I was in high school, the only G's I knew was fucking Gap. If I had a Gap sweater with the big Gap
I had
on it,
that.
you know the big
I
Gap
had that.
sweater
I had that.
with
I'm
the
ready.
Gap sweatpants.
I had it.
I was fly high school. Kids in high school now wearing Gucci.
Yep.
The only G's I knew was Gap. And I was fine with that.
I knew Old Navy.
Levi's. I was happy about some
Levi's.
Levi's. Listen,
Listen, you got a whole Levi denim suit. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You
You
was
was getting
popping for
money.
That was
Easter.
Easter.
yo,
You heard?
That was your Easter outfit. I had the white jacket with the white pants. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You get a little airbrush back, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
yeah, but there was some stuff that you couldn't wear. Like I got called out for having a South Pole outfit.
I mean,
I got it.
What
Good.
kind of South Pole outfit
It
was
was
it?
it was the bottom and the top, jacket at the bottom.
Jean jacket?
You could at
That
least
was
got a
the jean
beer.
bottom.
What
my
was
nigga.
it?
You could at least got a beer.
What was it?
got-
Swishy?
got-
Was it swishy? What was it?
It was I don't know. It was back then. It was sis and it was
It was sweatpants.
big with the South Pole too on it.
Yeah, you could at least got a beer. You know what I'm saying?
I got it bad.
Wait.
You had a jacket?
He could have got one. His
Jacket
parents
with the
could have got it
matching
for him.
pants.
You doing too much.
South Pole on it.
Oh, you
Thinking I
doing
was
too
fly.
much.
Like, yeah. Red, white, and blue type shit.
I was a teenager that was in the street doing inappropriate things. I got myself a North Face.
All
You
right.
got to.
I got myself North Face due to certain activities that I was doing as a
Yeah,
teenager.
no North Face for me.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I might have got a first gear.
Remember that?
First gear? Or
Wow.
First down.
First down.
First
Yeah.
down.
I wanted
No, there
to-
was boots. It was called first gear.
Oh.
Stuff in these streets.
Ooh.
Stuff in these streets, right?
That's really like.
I don't know that one.
Me either.
Or what's the
Like
other
a
one?
Gore-Tex
Or the
first
other
down,
one?
gotta
Mountain
think.
gear.
Mountain gear. Nah, I had a Halle Hansen, my nigga. I was. I
Columbia.
had certain standards. I had certain standards, my
Remember
nigga.
Columbia?
I had a Halle Hansen.
Columbia.
Or your Columbia rain suit.
Yeah,
dude.
like with the
Columbia.
inside sweater and the jacket
Yeah,
over
the
there.
Colum- yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
the bugaboos and whirlpool, whatever
What?
name had.
I'm surprised because you a private school kid. Like the private school niggas was usually fresh. Like they
That
had
tuition
Halle
is real.
Hansen.
The
the-
pen.
the
tuition is
Florida
real.
cuts,
That's
the polo-
That
again,
tuition
yeah,
is
that
real.
tuition.
Yeah.
My daughter was a private school kid.
And
That
the
tuition
fact
was
that
real.
they get to wear the uniform all the
Yeah.
time.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we
it
wasn't
was a
spending money on
uniform.
clothes. Yeah.
You didn't have to do.
You had Eastlands or Hush Puppies?
I had Eastlands.
I had one pair of Sharpies that
Yeah, the
lasted
corporations.
like 6 years.
You was holding on, huh?
Hold on, I felt ruined everything. I was like, come on, man. This is my hottest shoe.
Yo.
I was just keeping it real. It was tough. Sometimes.
I want to switch up the conversation of adulting real quick.
All right, where you want to go?
So I already gave my disclaimer, so I'm not gonna give another one. But this question is gonna be a little bit provocative.
Yeah,
Long side. Wrong side.
It's enough for 15 minutes. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Do you think that my melanated sisters give themselves extra credit for adulting? Because I only hear melanated women say things like, I got my own car, I got my own crib, I pay my own bills. Well, if you live by your goddamn self, you doing what you're supposed to be doing. Why you saying it like it's supposed to be a badge of honor?
I mean, in one context, is she saying it? What made her say that?
Who knows? I feel like the context. I don't know if it really matters, but
It does.
like I don't hear like if you're an adult and you're doing the things that you're supposed to be as an adult, paying your own bills,
Right,
paying
like
your own
everybody
rent,
else.
car note, you know what I'm saying? Then why say it with this sort of
Say it with your
hidden
chest.
connotation that you supposed to be bigged up for doing what adults are supposed to
Because
do anyway?
she's applying that. There's a lot of women that don't have these things. There's a lot of women who are needy. There's a lot of women who look for men to take care of them. There's a lot of women who prey on men like that. So for her to be so independent, she feels like that's a victory. So she's gonna let you know, like, I'm not a needy girl. You don't gotta take care of me. I'm not a gold digger. I have my own.
Is it always that though?
What?
Because I think there may be a bit of them that are saying that because they are actually waiting for somebody to do that stuff for them.
That part.
I'm not waiting for someone to do that for me, but if someone wants to come into my life and help me with it or take a little burden off of it, I would appreciate it. But I'm not looking for you to do it for me because I'm going to do it for myself regardless. But if you come into my life and you see that I have a large burden and you can help me with that burden, then okay, yeah, I'm going to take it.
I mean, as
I'm
partners,
not looking for it.
adulting as partners, there should be weights lifted off of each partner. However, unfortunately, the status quo has shown us that the melanated sisters, if you will, believe that a lot of the brothers or men in general are obligated to do those things for them.
Do what things?
That's why Dr.
Pay
Umar was with a white woman.
Pay
the
a
other day.
bill.
Pay their bills.
Okay, can I
take
just
care
say
of
this?
them a
I'm gonna
certain
be
type of
transparent
way.
with this. All right. So when it comes to like bills, I feel like this: earn your weight, earn your keep. If you come into my house and you spending the night and you eating my food and you shitting in my toilet and you drinking my juice and you doing all these things on a regular basis, and you watching my TV, and you using my electricity, and you shaving in the bathroom, and you doing all that shit on a regular basis, I think you should contribute. Because you're basically in my household. Because without you, my light bill wouldn't be as high. Without you, my water bill wouldn't be as high. Because I have an extra person now using my shit. Okay? So I feel like if you're there long enough and you're coming through, and I don't mind you coming through. I don't mind you even not paying, but I'm saying like as a man who's with a woman and you're there a lot of times and you're using up her shit, you should come through with something sometimes.
So now
I'm
here's
gonna
my
tell
question.
you, as
So
a
here's
man,
my-
as a man who's an
Everyone
electrician,
jumped on
I'm
this.
gonna tell you, he's
Yeah.
not really making your electricity bill go.
But
If he's
I'm-
at work all day and then he
But
just comes through
I
late
didn't say that
night.
part though. You don't know. You don't know the
I'm just-
circumstances.
I'm
you
just-
don't know the circumstances.
So you
He
talking
come
about
home
you
and
talking
play-
about you talking
he
about a
come
dude
home
that's
and
not
play
doing much
PlayStation
of
for
nothing.
No, he could come home from work and play PlayStation for 2 hours. That's electricity.
He coming home,
Yeah, and
But-
play PlayStation for 2 hours.
but
That's-
he's coming to your crib to play
Yeah.
PlayStation for
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
So he
I'm
brings
just
it.
saying. I'm not
You-
saying that. I'm just going by what Roger said. But my initial point was that if we're cohabitating together and you're coming over there, I feel, and even
But
if we're coming to your house enough, I'm gonna bring you some. I'm like, babe, I'm bought some groceries over.
Cohabitated together, or he just come through a couple nights a week.
No, like you stay at her house for like 2 weeks, and she pack her shit. She come to your house for like 2 weeks. Like y'all doing that. This is what y'all do. Cause I know this. If I met a man and he's like, babe, once you cook for me, you never cook. Can you cook? Buy the groceries, put it in my fridge, and you can call me every day and say, can you take that shrimp out? Can you take that chicken out? Can you take that steak out for me tonight? Put food in my fridge and I'll cook for you.
Steak or steak?
No questions asked. Steak. I had a guy do that. He bought food. He filled my whole fridge up and was like, "Can you cook this tonight, tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yup." "Can you cook that?" I'm like, "Yup." "What you want on the weekend? You want that?" "Sure, no."
We here now.
I know he was gonna ask. I know.
Who's the guy
The
now?
reason why
That's
I'm not
his
with
shit.
him. The reason why I'm not with him is because. The reason why I'm not with him is
The
because.
food.
No.
Oh, okay.
The reason,
Cocky?
no. The reason why I'm with him is because he had too much bitch assness in him, and I couldn't deal with it.
What is your definition of bitch assness, ma'am?
Bitch assness is when you more sensitive than a female. You arguing with me like a fucking chick.
So
like
a man
girl.
can't have a safe
Like,
space to share
wait,
his
no.
emotions?
You can share, but in
So
a
a
masculine
man
way.
can't have a safe
Wait,
space
In
to
a
share his
masculine-
emotions?
Share your emotions in a masculine way, and I will be
Time out.
sure to listen to you. But if you're coming at me like a bitch,
So now there are masculine and feminine emotions?
yeah, no,
Oh,
not emotions,
man.
but a way to express yourself. Because even Drake
Okay.
said
But
earlier,
if he's in a safe space,
no, Drake said earlier that he don't like
Okay.
aggressive women.
he
So
can't hug you and cry and listen to Maxwell?
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, nah.
That's not what I'm saying.
Overly aggressive
No
women.
man want an overly aggressive woman. No man want an overly aggressive woman, and no woman want a super sensitive man. Bitch ass. Nobody
Yeah.
wants that.
Wow.
I gotta make sure.
And this is why black men's mental health is in the state that it's in
That's
now.
not true.
Because
I
you
didn't
got
tell
black
him
women
that.
telling
I
that
didn't tell him that.
they bitch ass niggas
I didn't
because he
tell
wants to
him
share
that.
his
I
emotion.
didn't tell him that.
Good job. Good
I
job.
didn't tell him. He never knows.
Oh, wait, Luke.
Well, he knows now. Whatever your name is, my
No,
guy.
he don't
You know
I
now.
don't know. Shut up.
You know now.
I don't know.
That's why she left you, because you filled up the refrigerator, but you was a bitch ass
He
motherfucker.
was.
So I just want to say, there's some interesting
Feeling.
dialogue here that I so want to dig
Nothing
into.
more than feelings.
But we're at that point in the show.
Damn, already? Shit.
I know, right? It's so good. It's so good. That
We
we
might
have
have
to
to do
10 more
adulting
minutes.
part
We
two.
got 10 more minutes.
We might
We
have
got
to
10 more
do
minutes.
adulting
So
part two.
what's the
10 more
pros?
minutes
What's the
is-
pros,
is
real
the-
quick?
Is the
We
wrap
didn't do
up,
the
the
pros.
closeout.
Okay.
The pros of
We do have
adulting.
10, but I usually we usually take 10
The
minutes.
pros
to
of
wrap up.
adulting is that we can drink liquor, we can go to strip clubs.
You can get head in the whip.
Without crashing it. What else?
Nori. Adulting. It's adulting right
What
here.
else? We can make our own decisions. Nobody's telling us what to do.
You can take the condom off.
We take condom off when you're 16.
That's why I got 3 kids now. Yes. Adulting. Let's give it up for adulting.
No.
Shout out to
Boo.
Ari, Charlie, and Jonathan.
There was something that was brought up to me where someone said, "Yo, she be afraid to get head from dudes because
Mine too.
she was like, I don't know where his mouth been like." And I was like, "Yo, I've never worried about a girl giving me head where her mouth has been."
That is.
you
Have we ever
worried
asked
about
that question?
Where her mouth has been?
Like, girl for the first time give you head. Have you ever
No,
wondered?
no.
Oh.
When you meet them at 5 o'clock and by 5:30 she give you head. Would you ask her where her mouth is?
I live in a different world.
What world
I
you
live-
live in?
I live
'Cause
in a
live in
world-
it too.
I live in a world where I'm
live
that
in it?
nigga. and in the world where I live in where I'm that nigga, that could happen.
No, I'm saying, would you ask her where her mouth been? Would you care? Would you care where her mouth been? That's
No,
the question.
because it's not my pussy, it's just my turn.
No, but her mouth.
Same thing, it's not my mouth, it's just my turn.
BK Dre,
Oh, my return.
you meet at 5 p.m. About 5:30. She want to give you head. Are you worried about where that mouth been?
Probably not. If
I respect a woman's right to do what she wants with her body.
however,
I hate you.
I can't.
Ass.
I respect a woman's right to do what she.
I
I
also
am sex
respect
positive, and
respect.
I don't want to shame women for the decisions that they make.
Nah, yo, listen.
Yo,
If she
it was
with it,
just
she
today.
with it.
You know, we heard about Kim Kardashian talk about when she first met Pete.
I heard so that.
You know what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to get a relationship. She just heard that he had the big D energy, and she wanted to see what it's like. I think we should normalize women doing what they want, and if they just want to get some, just say it and go get some.
I understand that, but my vagina is
Sex
very
positive.
sensitive.
You do what you want, ladies.
My
Is
vagina
that
is
a
very
new term? Is that a new thing now?
Sex positive? No, that's been trendy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My vagina is very sensitive. If your mouth got bacteria in it and you go down on me, it's not gonna be good for me. pH balance is gonna be off.
So has that happened to you though?
Has what happened to me?
What
What
you
does the
just
pH
said.
stand for? Is that pay hater?
No, it doesn't stand for anything.
So why do they say pH? Well, I
But that's
don't.
pH level. It's like it goes from acid to base. So like something that's more acidity, like tomato sauce, would be higher. Something that's like less acid, like milk, would be lower.
So the blood
the
that comes
pH
from the
just
vagina
like-
is like potato sauce, like
No, the
tomato
blood.
sauce.
Oh,
Okay.
God, Jesus.
Stop.
It does have a high.
Yeah, let's,
Has it
no,
happened
no,
to you?
no, don't
Let's have
answer.
an
Don't
idea.
answer
Has
Has
that
it
that.
happened to you?
I'm trying to.
Because you're saying that your pussy is so sensitive. So have you
I tell you this
tried
much.
He
mouth?
said
I
since
Vagina,
I tell you this
vagina.
much.
Vagina.
I'll tell you this much. I was
Sensitive.
having sex for 2 years, and we wasn't using condoms, and everything was great. It was we was
Bow,
dating.
bow, bow.
And
Adulting, no
all of
condoms.
a sudden,
Yeah, that's the great thing about no condoms.
all of a sudden, like my vagina didn't smell the same. So I was like, I called him up. I was like, hey, because I know me, I know how I give it up. So I called him. I was like, hey, can I ask you a real adult question? He was like, yeah, sure. I said, you having sex with somebody else? He was like, he got quiet. I was like, hello, are you having sex with somebody
That's
else?
what you know.
And he was like, yeah. I said, well, she's fucking up my pH.
She is.
My thing
But
is
she's
that's
fucking up
his
my
dick.
pH.
That's sex. That's
But
not
it's
the
still,
mouth.
but it's still bacteria. That's my point. So after I told him, I guess because he's the person that's transmitting it.
Yeah.
So he's not cleaning himself properly from the chick, from
Correct.
the next chick to me.
He running around
So-
trying to give you BV.
Right. So he's not doing what he got to do, and he threw my shit off. So after that, it kind of was like downhill after that. It was just like a
You gotta get rid of
Yeah, I mean, like, how could you even trust him after that? Like, yo,
yeah,
my dude.
yeah.
Like, fine, if you're gonna raw dog another young lady, do what you do. But yo, wash
You
your
gotta make
fucking
sure that you,
dick.
you gotta make sure that you.
And no ATM.
What does that mean?
Ask them off. I set y'all up for that. I knew somebody was going to ask.
Who does that? Luke, you do that, Lucas. Lucas. Wait. I'm sorry, Rob.
So it's time for our final thoughts?
Wait.
Ah!
Wait. I gotta say
Time
one
for
thing.
our final
Wait,
thoughts?
I have to say one thing. 2
What?
seconds. It's gonna be
What
2
you gotta
seconds.
say?
You eat somebody's ass and go straight to their mouth?
What context was you talking about? I've had somebody.
You've had. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Final thoughts.
No, wait. You eat somebody's ass and go straight to their mouth?
Go on, final thoughts. Go on to final thoughts. Who wants to start?
We fall down.
Thank you. When we get up.
Wait.
You know, ass to mouth is also you fucking a girl in the ass and then she suck your dick.
Which context are you talking about?
Jesus.
We're going into final thoughts though, because
Help us, Jesus.
we're at that time.
I mean, if
Show.
she clean her stuff correctly, then it's okay to do that.
I don't want you kissing me in my mouth after eating my ass. I don't give a fuck how clean my ass is. Don't kiss me. Like, fuck out of here.
Why not? Your ass is not clean enough?
It is clean, but I don't want you to kiss me.
This sound like that barbershop
Fuck me,
talk.
isn't
Yo, this is
With a
way
person-
different than adulting now, bro.
No, this is really adulting.
It is
This is
adulting.
really
Yo,
adulting, my
when you was
guy.
a kid,
This is
you
the
eat
dark.
no ass.
Hold on, this is the dark side of
You
adulting.
Right.
You didn't eat ass when you was a kid. Some people didn't even eat pussy.
There you
when
go.
they
You
was a
ate
kid.
famous Amos
When I was
cookies.
a
You ate the
young adult.
mushroom cookies, not ass, nigga.
Ass, what? That's nasty. Ew.
Word, like what?
You ate butter crunch cookies, not ass.
Right.
You took it.
Yeah,
you took
bitch.
it in your ass. Why would you
Right.
do that? Like
Right.
that's
That was
when you're a young
taboo.
adult.
This
right?
is
You think maybe
RTI after dark.
You think maybe they could spray something in a woman's butt that make her ass taste like butter crunch cookies?
You know, like now it's like, yo, like, can I
Right.
not
You
not
like to ask
going.
that much? You want to take
You
the
know.
Crunch cookie?
Sure. Sure.
You be down here long if you spray it.
Maybe.
Yo, he's gonna invent
Yo,
that.
we
And I
gotta
bet
get
you
to-
he's
we
gonna
gotta
make
get to
some
final thoughts.
bread off of
I'm gonna
that.
take all
too.
y'all niggas with me.
I just want to know.
Wait a minute.
But
Wait
Turk
a
Crunch.
minute.
Got it. Got it. But her.
But her crunch.
But her crunch.
But her crunch.
Good job.
Yo, we gotta
Like,
get
babe. Baby. Butter crunch time.
I got the
Come
cookies
here.
for you.
Right. Come here.
cookies. Oh man.
Come get these cookies.
Okay.
Why?
I'm
Final
in
thoughts.
tears.
Final thoughts.
You okay, Luke?
I'm in tears.
Everybody, Lucas came to visit today.
But her crunch. Yo,
But
that was
her
pretty
crunch
like.
cookies.
Come on,
That was
son.
on the fly.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was really good. All right, final thoughts, y'all. I can't leave it. I can't leave it on this one. I gotta take a moment.
Final thoughts, Drake. Brooklyn.
We're gonna have to come back to this because
Adulting part 2, yeah, we riding.
adulting is trash.
That part.
Basura.
We thought that it was gonna be
Suavemente.
a party. We thought, but you know, things like bills and going to the gym so we can keep our bodies all right because we don't
Or you
got
can just
the,
get a BBL.
that's true. But I don't know if no grown man going to go get no
Master
BBL.
Flex did it. Master Flex did it.
What's his name? Santana. Saucy Santana.
Kanye did it.
Well, bless his life.
Kanye did
He
it.
did?
Yeah,
Well-
he talked about he got liposuction before him and Kim got married.
All right, continue, sir.
You didn't know that?
Nah, bro. Listen, I only
Look
paying
it up. I
attention.
swear to listen. You know I don't say shit because I know people like love
Yeah,
to fact check me.
Mr.
I swear-
Receipts.
Exactly.
I didn't hit you
We
with
get
that in
it.
a minute. It's been a
And
minute.
fact check it. I swear to God.
However,
Kanye got liposuction before him and Kim got
yeah,
married.
like
Yes.
you know, having children and all that stuff. It's ghetto here, bro. It's ghetto here.
Earth
Like
is scared.
paying bills, all that. It's ghetto. Like I want to go back to be. I want to go back where I ain't have no responsibilities and I could take naps and stuff like that. And people bought stuff for me all day. I kind of like that life.
Me too. No stress.
Yeah, there you go.
For me, I hate the fact that life is so damn unpredictable. That shit get on my nerves. That shit get on my nerves. One phone call, one day could just change shit up. Like, what the fuck?
I could have seconded
And then
that.
with children, it's like children are so used to like routine. Come home, do your homework, take your bath, eat your dinner. It's like people like routines. And with life, with adulting, there's no fucking routine. That should be all over the fucking place. That should be up, down, sideways, up. I'll be like, okay, give me a minute. Just let me process one thing at a time. It needs to be too much at one time. And that's the shit that I hate about adulting. But sometimes it just rains down on you like, the fuck? You know what I mean? And then it's like sometimes it's good, you chilling, here go another wave of bullshit. Okay, this shit now. Where you come from? Okay, this bill, where the fuck this bill came from? And then it calms down. Then a fucking another wave comes. So it's like that unpredictable shit, that shit is whack. Shit's fucking whack.
Man, corny, yo. It's corny, yo.
So I'm a second what First Lady said, but I'll say I enjoy some parts of adulting. I would have to say if I would have liked, not that I think any of us would have listened to someone to train me or give me a little bit of guidance
In the
You
art
know,
of adulting.
into what that's why I respect what you two said as far as like, you know, the people in your lives, or you like showing your kids like, listen, this is what I get and this is what goes to, right, to really have that adult type of conversation, even though a counter argument for that would be like, you know, allowing your kids to kind of just be kids, but that's another story and an argument and dialogue for another day. I like being an adult. The thing about an adult that I don't appreciate is how you can get consumed with responsibilities, right? You know, whether it be responsibilities to your
That's
job
my final thought. That's great.
or responsibilities to your family. Like, it can really just take away from yourself. And a lot of times that is draining on so many levels. It's sometimes hard to find yourself again and remember, what the fuck did I like to do?
Right.
So
Exactly.
that's what I'll say is for me, but I'll leave it to
So,
you.
Adulting sucks. However, if you're gonna adult, my perfect version of adulting is to make so much money that I could just fuck like Nick Cannon and not have to worry about what I bust in because I got enough money to just. It's all good.
I didn't see that coming.
Nick Cannon, who else?
Neither did half the women Nick.
Oh,
Well, maybe they did.
Man.
Maybe they did.
You just had
I
enough
don't know.
I just set that up.
You're Spike Lee.
Thank you, my God. Thank you. Listen, you come.
Straight Spike Lee him just now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that, I want to just be able to just adult in a way where I've made so much money. I'm so comfortable and so set in life that I don't got to worry about who I'm having sex with because them kids going to be good. Nick Cannon was on his 37th child.
So what you saying is you're out there trying to like shoot the
said
club?
No,
If-
I'm really
he
not.
said if.
If
Oh,
I don't have to-
listen. We just need
Hold on,
clarity
hold on. Stop.
We need
hold on.
clarity.
We need clarity, right?
because you might need. There may be
Don't
somebody
let the
watching.
fact that I have a little jury on in this podcast fool you. I am broke.
There may be somebody that's watching this
Don't
podcast that
watch
may
this
be like,
podcast and think
You're gonna
that
be like,
Uptown about to get got.
No.
Yep.
no.
Yep.
I am
Set
broke.
yourself up, bro.
I'm not trying to put it in you. I'm not trying to make no babies. I'm not trying to do none of that shit.
Somebody watching like,
Listen, even when we do start to make money off this, I ain't let y'all motherfuckers know. I'm always gonna be broke. I'm always gonna be like ODB when he was alive and he was talking about what you gonna do for the kids? Nothing. He said nothing.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Simply V. All right, y'all. We hit the end.
Unique A song. Yes.
Adulting. Interesting topic. Feel like there might be some more. We'll see if we do a part 2 or something. Maybe we'll do like an Uptown After Dark and go into it a little bit more and we'll be all there. Man, I had a good time today. I hope you guys had a great time watching. Please, always give us your comments and thoughts and some of the thoughts that we had and opinions and views on adulting. We would love to hear.
Oh, and speaking of adulting, just make sure y'all hit Skywalker Touch
At
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
If you need them adulting
Them
massages.
adulting massages. He got blessed hands.
I thought you liked me, bro.
He's anointed, y'all.
Yeah, for real. He's
I thought
anointed,
you liked
y'all.
me too.
He's anointed, y'all.
With that being said, have a great day.
And a better
Better
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Peace.